Welcome back. This is Christian, and I'm here with my client Jorge, whom I helped to get a developer job. And he's here to inspire you to become a programmer, to work with me. And yeah, how is it going, Jorge? Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you, Christian. Thank you for having me here. Um, I have to say that Christian helped me during 8 months to get my first job in web development. I got it in the middle of January.
In the middle of January. All right. And before that, where were you? What were you doing before you started working with me? What was your situation?
Okay, I had been 6 months for 6 months uh, doing tutorials, online courses, Code Academy, with Codecamp, some tutorials on YouTube, many things. And uh, I noticed that there was too much information for for me, and I couldn't differentiate what was good or what was bad because I didn't have experience for that. And also, when I was doing tutorials, I didn't feel like I wasn't I was gaining confidence because I knew that a tutorial wasn't like working in a real company. Because in a real company they give you the problem and you have to find a solution. But tutorial gives you the solution for the problem, and that's not what happens in reality. And then I met Christian uh, because I knew one of his mentees, and he solved these two problems by giving me a roadmap, telling me what projects to do, and yes, that helped me.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, this is a common trend actually. I want to ask you, so you were by yourself for 6 months, right? At what moment did you realize that working with me is like the jackpot or something like that? If you ever had this moment.
Yeah, during the first month, uh, I realized that in 2 weeks I had learned more JavaScript than in the previous 2 months, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Because what I knew about JavaScript was the syntax and operators and things like that. But I have never manipulated the DOM, the
Mm-hmm.
DOM. And I don't know why the courses I was on uh, didn't teach about manipulating the DOM. Why did they teach me a lot of stuff, but I didn't know yet how to manipulate the DOM?
Uh-huh.
And with you, we went directly to that with the
Mm-hmm.
first project that we did, which was the Facebook post.
The Facebook post, yeah, that's a classic one. I also believe it's good to start with manipulating the DOM. If you don't know what manipulating the DOM means for the viewers, means interacting with the web page. For example, what happens when you click on something, or maybe you have an array and you want to display that array on the screen. Um, and the thing is, you need to take advantage of this stuff because you're a front-end developer, and you can use the data to see it in a nice formatted way on the screen. But if you are just playing with algorithms, I think it's good to learn algorithms at some point, but not necessarily when you start out. When you start out, you want to have quick wins, so you get the bigger picture of what front-end development or web development means in general. That's kind of my approach. Okay. And how were you feeling when you were in that tutorial hell?
Um, I didn't have confidence on myself. I didn't think I was going to make it.
Mm-hmm.
Like the little voice in my head was quite loud. Not, it was still there when I was working with you, but not so much because I could see results every week or every 2 weeks by doing my project.
Mm-hmm.
And um, yes, the lack of confidence was the most important. And also, I was overwhelmed because, as I said, I didn't know how to choose what resources I should use to learn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. And where are you now? How is your new job?
And I think it's a good first experience because I am learning a lot. I am with two senior developers and I am learning from them. I'm asking questions all the time to one of them. I don't know if he will help me. Um, I think for now it's quite good. I am learning a lot. I am doing React. I am in the discussions about what technologies to use or not to use. So I think I'm doing cool stuff.
Uh-huh. You are finally a creator. I came up with this idea. I don't know if it's my idea, but let me just quickly find it. So there is the explorer when you are a complete beginner and everything is new for you. Then is the prisoner when you are like stuck in tutorials. Then
Yeah,
the next step is the apprentice when you work with me and then I'm asking you to do different things, and then you are the creator, which means that you can start creating and hopefully beating your mentor, right? I think that's the purpose
yes.
of all this. I haven't really finalized that hypothesis or that idea, but I'm still working on it. Yeah. Okay.
Mm.
um cool. And what did you like the most about the program?
Uh, that it was based on projects. The learning process was based on projects,
Mm-hmm.
not on tutorials, not on following instructions. That I didn't have to do my own research to know what to learn next. I
Mm-hmm.
didn't know. I didn't have to figure out if I should learn Bootstrap or less or go to JavaScript because you were telling me that.
Mm-hmm.
Also the code review because that's something I think you can only get it with feedback. You cannot get it with courses or tutorials. Um, Maybe something else. Mm, I forgot it.
You can come back to you later. And the
Yeah,
last
yeah.
question is one epiphany that you had, something that was like, interesting. I never thought about it like that. Or have you had something like that?
While learning in the mentorship,
Yeah, yeah.
well, at the beginning when I was working with you, I had studied the data types, objects, arrays, and all
Mm-hmm.
that, but I didn't see how it applied to the web.
Mm-hmm.
When I was working on the post, I and as you explained it to me, I realized, wow, the post is showing me an object because
Yeah,
there's one property which is the author, one property that is the title, one
yeah.
property that is the image, and that was like a change of
Mind bending,
perspective.
no?
Yes,
Yeah.
and since then I can see more when I search the web. Um, when I Google what are objects, what are these, where they are using text box, things like that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's basically you're starting with the end goal in mind. What's the purpose of knowing what an object is if you cannot describe this key as an object? Like it has
Yeah.
properties like an object, it has a weight, a color, some methods, right? You can open this thing. The same with the phone, with the headphones, everything. Yeah. All right. Do you need to be a designer to become a front-end developer? Common misconceptions.
No,
Okay. Maths,
nothing.
certificate,
Not at all. Not in my
full
case, at
stack.
least.
Do you need to be full
No.
stack? All right. So you don't need to be a full stack developer. You don't need to be a designer. You don't need to know maths. What you do need actually is to know how to solve problems because at the end, that's what your future employer is going to pay you for, to solve his problem so he can make more money. Eventually, if you have the spirit of an entrepreneur, you can create your own product, solve others people problem at a bigger scale, and then make millions. But that's another story for another video. All right,
Yes.
Cool, Jorge. Thank you very much, and I wish you good luck in your career. Cheers.
Thank you, Christian.
Cheers.